Hey everyone, it's Jacob here, and today I'm going to be doing the first time tag, I think it's called. So, here we go. First question. Who is the first person who cared more about their well-being than your own? That would probably have to be my best friend, my sister, Sarah. Okay. She's always been there for me, so. Just going through all these. The next one. How old were you when you had your first kiss? Oof. I was a stud, so I'd probably have to say it was to a girl named Michelle. She was my first girlfriend in kindergarten. And it was so cute. We used to hold hands, and I used to put my arm around her in movie time, and I used to show her how to do my arts and crafts better than hers, and so, yeah. Okay. When was your first time when you cut class? Okay, the first time that I cut class was in 4th grade, and it was with my older brother Joey. He was 2 grades ahead of me, so he was in 6th grade, and he told me that he'd be doing this regularly. He'd go out and hang out with friends or something, and he devised the plan that we were going to leave, and then to get back in the house as soon as our grandparents went off to work, because that's who we lived with at the time. And we put outside we have a swing set, and we'd put the swing set up to the 2nd story window in our bedroom, and we'd pry open the window with a garden hoe, and we'd push each other up inside of there. And I was like 9 or 10 when I was doing this, so I was pretty devious. And we stayed, and then turns out we almost got caught because my oldest brother was home at the time, because he was already out of school, and we had to leave, and then we ended up getting our bags stolen and all those shenanigans, so overall I got caught. It didn't work out very well. When was the first time you threw a punch? That would probably be my first fight, and it was probably obviously going to be with my siblings, because that's just how we work, and that would probably be when I was little, like 5. We used to fight a lot. What was your first bike like? Okay, so the first bike that I bought or had bought for me and not stolen, I was probably in 5th grade when I lived with my mom and stepdad in Arkansas, and they bought it. It got stolen twice. It got stripped of all the brakes and the wheels and everything, and I found it, and it was just junk after that. And then somebody stole it again, so have fun with my bike, asshole. When was the first time you flew in an airplane? That was probably when I was going to... Me and my older brother moving from our grandma's to Arkansas. So I was 11. When was the first time you got stitches? Never. Never had stitches. I've broken my leg and busted my lip open and scabbed and everything, but nope, never got stitches. What was your first regrettable hairstyle? I don't think I've ever regretted my hairstyle until recently. Well, I take that back. Okay, one time in 6th grade, there was Ugly Hair Day, and I was going crazy with my hair. And I have long, curly hair, naturally brunette, and it was crazy hair day for school for Spirit Week, and I shaved the top of my head off, okay, and not the sides instead like I have now. And it was poofy on both sides, and my friend had a can of purple hair, not permanent hairspray, so I put that in there and had purple on 2 sides, and in the back it was just brunette still, and with a shaved top. And I went to school, and everybody was just like, "Oh my gosh, Jacob, you really did that?" And I was just like, or they're like, "You know it's just one day, right? Your hair's gonna be stuck like that." And so I ended up just washing it out, and I had that thing right there because I didn't get my hair cut until like a week later, so I guess that considers that. When was the first time you stood up for yourself? Okay, I kind of like this one. Most of the time in my life, I just let people bully me and harass me and beat me up and whatever in school, at home. Anyway, and finally, it'd probably be 2013 of January, so it's January 25th. Okay, that's the date. January 25th, 2013. I was being harassed by some kid, and he was calling me names. I'm not going to say what they are, but they were pretty hurtful, and he actually threatened me, and he scared me, and my brother followed him, Joey. He's always had my back, and he told me that he was following you, and he finally passed by me in the hall when I was at my friend's locker, and he said something really mean and upsetting, and then I kind of blacked out, and we got into a fight, and he got expelled, and I just got suspended for 2 days. And no, I got suspended for 1 day. So basically, that was the first time I stood up for myself, and I feel pretty damn proud. And my mom didn't care because as long as I win that fight, it's all good. So, what was the first thing you learned to cook? It would probably be ramen noodles. I love those so much, and always it's probably the easiest thing to cook. You just pour some water and put them in the microwave. So, okay. What was your first paying job? That was probably last summer in Myrtle Beach, and I worked at the Tanger Outlets. I worked at Vanity Fair, and it was okay. I mean, the whole atmosphere just gave me a headache. I don't know if it had something to do with being by the beach with a lot of tourists, or the crappy music that they played over and over again, or my mean managers, but headaches. But it was money, so. What was the first time you quit a job? That would probably be that job, actually, when I moved here. When was the first time you went fishing? Okay, I actually have a picture of this. I don't have it right now, but I will definitely show you later. I don't know where it's at, but I was probably 3, and I can remember this day pretty clear because it was funny. I caught a fish. I caught a little tiny fish, and my brother over there in the chair was a lot younger than me. He was like 1, and that was his first time fishing also, and he caught a leaf. So we have a picture of that. Okay, that's pretty much it. The rest of them are pretty stupid, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. My links are in the bottom, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Google+. So, thanks guys.